Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is Soul Tribe Tarot. I hope you're doing amazingly well, and I trust this video will find those it is meant for. This week we do have the start of the week with the 29th of June being Mercury retrograde, okay? Now if you're watching this after this time, or if you, because I'm not going to like call this video exact dates of the year, okay, just dismiss that, okay, but the rest of this video may mean something for you. That's for some of you, because I haven't said that yet, okay. I've done all the water signs. You are the last sign. I've done the other water signs. I've shuffled some oracle. We're going to be using the angel tarot, the angel oracles, and what you need to release, because we have that on the 30th of June. We have the full moon, okay. We'll also be using some of these little tea leaf oracles towards the end of the reading. I know you guys love those. Let's see what's here for you. Okay, Pisces, there is some scattered energy, especially in your clarity of something, but you're going to get the clarity you need this week. Spirit is asking you here to work on your base chakra, 111. This is the one as well, being the first chakra. So you may be seeing 1111, and we also have the number 4, which is the firm foundation. So you may be seeing 1s or 4s, and you also have the Ace of Swords. So by getting grounded, Pisces, there's going to be a lot more clarity in what you need to do, the challenge that you may be faced with. Now, I like Mercury retrogrades. If you are watching this on June 29th and we're moving into that 3-week period of being in a retrograde, but you can do this at any time in your life or any time of the year. Okay, this is about like reassessing things, going within, going back to like the basics, looking at where you are, your relationship with money, your relationship with people around you, with love, with your career, etc., etc. Okay, so I'm getting this with you, Cancer, a lot of planning energy, very 7 of Pentacles, very Mercury retrograde energy, and still, if you're still processing some sort of difficulty, this week I would really just try and have a bit more fun, be open, be fun, be social like you are, Pisces, because there is a new beginning coming up that's going to have there's a lot of victory and success attached to it, and I would leave any sort of emotional healing energy, and this has been coming out for all signs, until like at least next week. Okay, let's pull some cards and see what's here for you, Pisces. What is here for Pisces, please, Spirit, that is coming up for this week? Their focus, what they need to focus on, any advice? Any advice or focus here for Pisces? You've got the third eye chakra, the number 6. You're going to be more successful, Pisces, at solving problems or solving anything that you need to address by tuning into your higher self, or doing like a third eye chakra meditation where you're tuning into your essence of you, right? Your higher self. And the third eye sits here, but it's more towards the back in the pineal gland, and you can research that and do some sort of like, possibly if you haven't done it before and you don't want to just do it on your own, a guided meditation, but it's about really tapping in to what that higher self part of you is wanting for your human self right now, okay? And then things are going to start moving really fast for you. You have Cancer energy here as well. You could be dealing with the Cancer or have it in your chart, but Spirit is wanting you to really tune in. Have fun this week, but save some time, Pisces, for spiritual growth and spiritual work and meditation here. Even if it's like 15 minutes in the shower, or, when you go to sleep, or when you wake up in the morning. Okay. What else do we have here for Pisces for this week? Yeah, that has come out again. So getting grounded, it came out in the reverse. So if you're feeling like that foggy energy, like scattered, this is about like going out in nature, putting your feet in the sand. And if you're not in an area where you can go to a beach or go out and stand in grass, or you're not able to get out of the house, you can do loads of base chakra meditations online. You can even buy those grounding mats. You can just imagine your feet going into as like roots going out of the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth. Okay, so there's loads of different ways to meditate with different chakra systems. So maybe you're interested in that, or you could get interested in that this week, Pisces. Like what the chakras are and how they're there to support your energy field. Okay, what else do we have? Something is successful here. Okay. You're the first card out of six. Sorry, you're the first sign out of 6 signs. See, I'm feeling really scattered. You've got the mental conflict and the devil. All right. Now, I'm hearing the devil's in the details, but I also know that our mind plays tricks on us. Okay. This may be a week where you may have to really work on, Pisces, figuring out what's an illusion, what's true, and what's not true. You can use, you can write down, you can literally list things in your life, your relationship with things, 555 on the screen, what you want to change, what's not priority anymore, what is priority, where you've been lacking in things, where you haven't been paying attention to certain people you should be, all these sorts of things. So there is some sort of, I would spend like a third of your week meditating, a third of your week doing a little healing, and a third of your week having fun, right? And the other 10% do with what you want. Okay, but that's what I would do, because there's some sort of mental conflict here, and it's very hard to break free of either something you've been thinking about or just not knowing what to do. And that's why the Mercury retrograde is here, to support us, to help us make those decisions, right? So we can take our time. So take your time, Pisces, here. You've got another chakra card, right? If you're already praying or contacting your guides and asking for signs, you may not see something, or you may have been waiting for a sign. Okay, you got the waiting game, and it's like that. I think that don't give up. Okay, don't give up. And gratitude's really important here. It's okay for us to ask Spirit to show us things, but we have to be grateful for what we have, and we have to be grateful when these signs come in, and not just pray when things are going bad. It's about prayer on a regular basis to thank God and for gratitude. So there is some sort of shadow work. That is your card, Pisces. Moon energy. Okay. So there's something here emotional that you're possibly going through. Oh, my dog. I just tried to shh. Somebody down. I won't be a second. Pisces, I've had a bit of distraction around here, and this is what may be going on in your life. This week is very tumultuous for you. I feel, out of all the signs, I've done 6 now. This is the most difficult, okay? Unfortunately, right? For you. So what you need to do here, Pisces, is possibly say no if you're feeling like you can't make a decision, or someone wants an answer from you. There's so much distraction. There may be a lot of distraction around you, okay? Just say no. Or say it's not the right time yet. I'm not clear on the answer that I have to give you, okay? So when you're feeling like that, pray, of course. There's something here about your shadow energy. You could be feeling like you're dropping things 10 times, or you're tripping up. So be very careful with where you're stepping. You may also need to do some cord cutting. There's a whole plethora of things going on here. But the most important thing is you have your crown chakra, your third eye highlighted, and your base chakra, okay? So it's about getting grounded, tuning into your higher self, when you're feeling unbalanced or imbalanced about something, if you're not clear. You will be successful because you've got the Chariot in the upright, okay? And asking your spirit guides for support, and through dreams as well. Don't dwell too much on the past this week. I would mainly just be saying no. If someone's saying, do you want to go out, Pisces? Let's do this, this, and this, and you're just not feeling it, don't go, okay? Don't do it. You need to follow your feelings here, how you feel, okay? Wow. We have the sacral chakra as well, okay? Okay. Be careful with your relationships to others, how you communicate this week, especially in regards to, you know, if you're coupled, right? A love romantic relationship, but all relationships in general. This is the toughie. This is the toughie, Pisces. This is the most difficult reading I've done. It's like, okay, all right. Music will be very good for you, Pisces. Okay, so use music to uplift you, to make you feel better. If you're in that stuck vibe, get out there, put your ear pods in, get out there, or earphones, whatever they say. Get out there, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy your walk. Okay, there's something about that helping you to really ground and feel more stable, all right? And just focus on what needs to be focused on, and set an intention upon what you want in regards to that, and everything else can sort of like go away or dissipate into the background and be re-looked at later. Okay, all right, you do have guardian angels protecting you here. Source peace wherever you can. It may be a difficult week, and this can be other people, right? If you're going through any anxiety or stress, breath work, you may want to look at that. Okay, trust yourself. I know you feel you can't right now, or it's really hard to make decisions, and slip back into like, how do you feel at a heart chakra level, 1111? How do you feel at the core level? Okay, try and empty your mind, Pisces, this week. Okay, and be flexible with yourself, and you know, wherever you can, source peace. Spirit is wanting to support you. There is a higher power here with the leg up that is really wanting to support you to get more in the flow and the feeling and make those decisions. But you know, you don't have to make any decision you don't want to at any time of the year, never mind Mercury retrograde. Okay, there may be something you want to say. You've got the love is all around. You've also got like the time to collaborate. There's people that can support you with whatever you're going through if you want it, all right? If you want them in your life to support you. And definitely Spirit is supporting you. You may want to watch and wait and see how something plays out. Be as playful as possible this week, Pisces, okay? There's plenty of time to heal from whatever you need to go through, and plenty of clarity coming up, but maybe it's not this week, okay? Maybe you just need to give yourself a break and ground yourself. When you feel that you want to say no to people this week, say no to them, okay? Right. That was like, this is a bit of a toughie, okay? Let's pull out an angel message for you, Pisces. Or Pisces, what does Pisces need to know? Okay. One spirit guide, one way. Use your spirit team to support you in finding your way this week. One more card, please. We've said that through your reading already. Endurance is the key to success. So there's something like you will have success, right? That chariot energy, and you just need to persevere with yourself on something or with another person, all right? What does Pisces need to surrender to this week? Oh, how interesting. Surrender your need to always be right. And the wisdom of your body. All right, so how you're feeling in certain situations, around certain people, you need to really tune into that, Pisces. Like if you're feeling this is a red flag, I'm not sure, that's that devil energy holding his hand up, saying no, setting your boundaries. Surrender your need to always be right. This can be another person as well. Give others the gift of letting them be right. I would disagree with this card. Is that my ego talking, Pisces? I don't know. It's about not being yielding, right? It's about not being rigid here. It's about just like I said, if someone says something to you, just listen to them. Sometimes people just, whether they're right or not, they just want to get something off their chest. And, you know, don't be the dogmatic one saying, well, actually, that's, you know, because you could start a whole conversation with conflict, okay? So it's about just, yeah, and if someone has an answer for you or a question for you, you don't have to give them the answer straight away, okay? This will help resolve conflict and improve relationships. Like, just sometimes the person is right. I think that's what this card is saying. Sometimes the person is right because it's their strong belief. Whether you believe it or not, or whether you agree with them, it doesn't really matter. They believe it wholeheartedly. Let them just believe it, okay? Let them follow that, because that's their soul journey. This says listen to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a personal situation. Yeah, that's that devil energy, like setting your boundaries, saying no if you feel like it. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Beautiful. Okay, so let's pull some tea leaf oracle to end your reading. Let's see what specific messages Spirit has. They're not going to resonate for everyone. We'll see what comes out here. For Pisces, please, Spirit. It's a bit of a tough reading today for you, Pisces. A lot of distractions, but things have gone quiet. So maybe towards the end of the week, things will quieten down for you. All right. Remove yourself from situations, places, whatever, if you know they're not meant for you. All right. We've got 3 cards that came out in the upright. No, face up, I should say. If they're face down, there's a lot of cards in this deck. So if they're face down, I don't take them. Okay, what's going on? That's that. So you have an announcement. Maybe you're announcing something. You did have that Let It Shine card. A stubborn, aggressive person, and we have an older man coming out with that. Dealings or relationship with an older man, a stubborn, aggressive person. This is interesting. So it may be a parent or a grandparent or someone's a lot older than you, and they're like, you know, old dogs don't, what's that saying? Like leopards don't change, is it leopards don't change their spots? It's somebody like that who's just like, that's the way they think. They've thought it for 85 years. You're not going to change their mind about it. So, you know, just nod. Just nod, Pisces, yes. So this could be, obviously, if they're aggressive, get out of their energy. But this is someone who's stubborn here. And that's where that surrender your need to be right. It's not that you're right, Pisces. You just may have a different opinion on the matter that they do. And they may be like 65, 70, 80 years old. And just say yeah. Especially if it's an older person, okay? They've lived in a different era, a different time frame, like me. I'm not 80, not yet. A little bit away from that. Okay, but there's something here about an older person that's really irritating you maybe, but just let it be, okay? Spiritual development. That's all those chakra cards that came out, okay? Will give you enlightenment, awareness, and some sort of understanding here. It will hold like a light to something. It will illuminate something. It will get you clear on something. You may be dealing with someone in an... Okay. Hold on a second. You've got the position of authority and you've got the month of August. So perhaps if you are like looking to get a promotion or an upgrade in your job, you could be aiming for something like that. That could be coming out in the next few weeks. You've got the August energy. What else do we have? Feeling tied down and frustrated. Yeah, I mean, that is just the whole premise, I feel, of your reading for this week, okay? Feeling tied down and frustrated. What else do we have here? So be gentle and kind to yourself. Remove yourself from people, places, situations that you just don't want to go to or don't want to be at or don't want to be around. And, you know, just do something that makes you happy. Do something that makes you peaceful. When you feel like going deep, because I know you're a very deep sign, Pisces, go deep. But, you know, like I said, find the time to play as well. All right, we have 2 more cards here. A wish is granted. Lovely. Seek out information that can help you. Perhaps there's information online or even in your community, okay, with whatever you need, whether it's emotional support, whether it's whatever it is, okay? It can be different for everybody, whether it's financial support, whatever it is, okay? Yeah, that was your reading. I know it's a bit of a heavy one today, Pisces, but that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.